Hey everyone, this is another video of mine today. Just thoughts coming across. I see. This is real therapeutic for me doing these videos. This isn't a act of vigilance or any kind of that. Getting back on anybody. I'm not trying to do all that. This is actually good for me because I'm acknowledging my feelings, but and I really don't have nobody to talk to. I honestly don't, other than clinical people here. Other than that, so I'm just gonna say it like this. I don't understand. You know how you hear people say about nursing homes and old people. I would never put them in there. It smells, or this or that, or it's horrible there, or the nurses are horrible. Do you understand, by doing that to somebody as close as a parent, to teenagers especially, it gives them a disassociate. It gives them an actual forced abandonment trauma, because it's being forced. I mean, you really don't know what's going on until you read about it and you look into psychology and stuff. It's real. Mental health is real. And it's real sad because as much as I wanted to be there for my kids when they were teenagers, somebody else thought it was more important for me not to be there. And I can't handle that anymore. I can't handle that understanding of why somebody would do that, no matter how you feel about someone. It's really sad, and I can't continue to do this like this. It's baffling that I can't even get ahead. Look, I have an eviction that was written a letter for, but it's still on my record. They still see it. Okay, that's on my background. Now, as of January, I have a restraining order, which is a public record, and the only way to get it taken off the public record is for the person who signed it, who put it through, the petitioner, to write a letter to the judge or the court and have it removed. That's the only way. It will not go away until then, at least in the state of Indiana, as far as I read. And it's really preventing me from even having anybody call me back for jobs like they were before. Now they're not even calling me back. I'm getting denied by letters. I mean, I'm broke. I have nothing. I have nobody. I haven't had nothing since December. And I'm just struggling day by day here. Just day by day. Without my family. Without anybody that I know. Do you know what it's like to be stripped of everybody? How can anybody humanly do that? How can anybody humanly do that? and then just like do nothing but straight up hate the co-parent. I don't understand. And when I mean hate, I mean honestly, in their heart of hearts, hate. Because if you're going to talk about the co-parent in front of the kids in certain ways, both co-parents do it at times, hands down. But in certain ways, you could tell. They say good prevails. They say good always wins. In the end. You know what? I believe that. But why does it have to be a forced end? Why can't it be an understanding? Why can't it be something that's communicated on? Why can't it be beat? Why can't it be beat? Why can't people who were separated, family unit, comes together and in a friendly way, together or nothing, but in a friendly way, and get accustomed to each other? What really bothers me the most is I was lied to constantly before I left. And that hurts me so much because I know I was. Time heals, I was told. We'll become better friends. If we, all that was lies. And it's so sad. It's so sad that you fooled me. You actually fooled me. And that was one of the biggest mistakes that you've made, man. Really. You honestly don't know how much I would have done for you. You honestly don't know. And by losing me, you're causing the girls to lose me. Subconsciously, that's what you're doing. Because any psychologist will tell you that. That's what you're doing. Because you're losing me, they gotta lose me. Meanwhile, you're telling them, oh yeah, keep in contact with your dad. Totally manipulating their heads. And I'm the manipulator, you see? This is why I'm asking, why wouldn't people with some kind of knowledge and understanding want to make this right amongst themselves? All this is going to go in front of somebody that's going to just I don't understand. I really don't understand this. I really don't. I don't want it to go to this level. Only God knows. I don't want to, no matter what, I don't want this to go here. But after talking to my kids last week, I'm not just going to let it lay. I'm not just going to let what happens happen and then raise the way the way they're being raised, which is pretty much from what, not the way it was. Put it that way. I was told before I left, what's good for the family. Well, what's good for the family, what's good for them is you being emotionally there. You being understanding. You listening with an empathetic heart. Because you ought to look back in your childhood and think about the memories. Stop having amnesia, because that's what it is. That's what it is. Stop having the amnesia and forgetting things that went on, because that's what happens when traumas happen. You put it to the back of your head and you think you forget about it, but you don't, and it affects you for the rest of your life. Think about how you felt with your parents, because I constantly do about my parents and when they were separated. Think about it. Think about it. And think about how you wish things didn't happen the way they did, or continue to keep happening, or how they hated each other or whatever. Think about that. I don't want no damn judge, and I don't want no damn court. But I can't stand living without my kids for absolutely no reason. For no reason. Because when I left that house, I was on good terms with them. I was on good terms with them. There is no doubt I was on good terms with them. And I leave. And they can't do nothing. They can't come see me. It's sad. It's sad. And, I can't believe that you're being that hardened, that you're even being hardened for their feelings. I don't understand. They came in your life to make a place in your life. They came in your life to make a purpose in your life. You can't just have a family and then have a half of one next day and then have a quarter of one next day. What's going on? That's not right. It's not right. And I can't believe you don't see that it's not right. I'm not angry. I'm more sad. Sad that you are unwilling at all costs to see the damage that this is doing to not us, but them. And if you don't see it, then that's an even bigger problem. I don't know. I'm getting rid of this page. I'm getting rid of all this crap, and I'm just moving on. And I'm moving on like you had to move on. I'm going to move on. I gave it enough time. I gave it enough time. How would you feel? How would you feel if your children were in your life 1 minute and you were stripped away the next minute? Think about that. How would you feel if when CPS came to our house that day, if I didn't step in, both times actually, and they took our kids? How would you feel? Because you always say, oh, I wouldn't do nothing to deserve it. Well, wrong. Wrong. Very wrong. And I think that it's important that you learn that you're wrong with that. You're wrong. Nearly 2 years. Nearly 2 years. And I got story after story after story after story. Look, I'm not mad once again. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. But the way this is going on, you're killing time. You're killing my time, you're killing their time, and you're killing every single possible good that can come from this. Do you really I've been forgetting stuff so much lately. I feel like I'm in a fog. I can't focus. I just can't do this alone no more. The rescue mission was packed last night. I had to sit in a chair. Beds were full. People were sleeping on the floor. I can't take it no more. I can't take it. Nobody should have to live like that. For not getting a job. But being... yeah, I'm not even going to go there. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what? I gotta be a man and take this to the chin. And I gotta be a man and find the decision that I'm gonna make and make it and keep it.